Greetings, parents, guardians, relatives, friends, and community supporters. After what has proven to be a very challenging and difficult school year, it is my pleasure as the principal and on behalf of all staff, students, and our community partners, we want to welcome you to Sojourner Truth Independent Study at Rudsdale High School's 2021 virtual graduation ceremony. Also, on behalf of the district and school community, we want to thank you for your patience and your tremendous support as we continue to navigate the biggest crisis of our lifetime. Out of every crisis, I am confident that we will learn from it, and this is no different. In this case, I want to remind you of three important lessons I think we have learned, but more importantly, have come to appreciate. First, when we reflect back on this past year, we're reminded the importance of the family and the community. All of you coming together to ensure the safety and well-being of loved ones, friends, and strangers. And yes, that includes the homeless. We have also learned the importance of the digital divide and the need to bridge the gap between those that have access to technology and those that do not. More importantly, we have learned the critical role technology will play in changing the world as we have known it. Students, today you will close one chapter of your life and open another. I will quote Ernest Hemingway to put it in context, our perspective. And I quote, "Today is only one day in all the days that will ever be. But what will happen in all the days that will ever come can depend on what you do today," end quote. Your challenge is continue to understand and use technology to get informed and stay informed. Find your passion, the thing that defines you, the thing that really defines you. Set goals and seek new opportunities to improve the quality of life for you, your family, and the community at large. Be competent and confident in your aspirations and goals. And have the fortitude to follow your dreams. Learn to listen and be humble and find moments of reflection, deep reflection. And lastly, you should be very vigilant about your health. I certainly think that after what we have been experiencing, you have come to appreciate the importance of monitoring your health. Take care of yourself. Find ways to reduce your stress or depression if you're experiencing that. But most importantly, take the time to enjoy and celebrate life. Congratulations, class of 2021.
In middle school, I did not make good grades. It's actually kind of funny. In 6th grade, I got A's and B's. Then by the time I got to 7th grade, I was getting C's and D's. And by the time I got to 8th grade, I was just getting F's. But now I'm a valedictorian. I say this not to inspire a sort of pity party for my middle school self, but instead to pose a simple question. That being, how many other future valedictorians were there who weren't as lucky as I was? See, I can only thank the stars that I had the resources available to see me through to this point. But not everyone is afforded such a privilege. Indeed, there are those who would say that from what I've told you of my middle school experience, my fate was already decided. Upon graduating the 8th grade, my school attempted to give me classes they knew wouldn't earn me enough credits to see me go to a 4-year university by the time I graduated high school, citing the obvious fact that I wasn't planning on going to college or anything. This isn't to say that I believe there's anything wrong with that decision, but to assume what my aspirations were before even consulting me was just, for a lack of a better phrase, really unfair. When you're faced with that kind of doubt, that kind of opposition, that kind of environment, it can make it a lot easier for your thoughts to become a sort of abyss. Our schools put too much pressure on us. Our educational system has led many of us to tie our identities, our self-worth to our grades. It's led many of us to believe that if we have not collected a wealth of good grades, it must be a sign of our idiocy, of an acute deficiency in competence. It is a lie, propagated by decades of conditioning from unsupportive and toxic teachers, parents, classmates, and the very institution responsible for how the majority of our schools are conducted. Even as I accept this title of valedictorian, I'll admit I feel no more capable or confident than someone who might have flunked a class, or heck, all of their classes. But I want to end this speech on a bit of an uplifting note, so please indulge me as I try to give some healthy, unsolicited advice. During 2020, as well as 2021, never have I so heavily resonated with the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a kid." I say this knowing that I might be slightly taking the phrase out of context in terms of its original meaning, but my point still stands. I really couldn't have done it. I really couldn't have gained any of this without the support of and assistance of my parents, my teachers, my friends, my girlfriend, and I'm sure a plethora of other people my memory didn't have enough space to retain. We as humans are social beings. Even I, as an introvert, needed people. It is antithetical to our nature to eke out a profitable existence in total isolation. So, at long last, as I'm sure you've guessed, my advice is to try not to do it alone. I say try because obviously not everyone has the option, and I don't have enough time to lay out strategies on how you could reverse this. All I can say is use any resource available, friends, siblings, parents, teachers, whatever. When you're trying to get work done, sometimes that voice in your head telling you how worthless or awful you are is just too loud to fight. That's why we need people to keep us on track, to keep us awake, to keep us from falling into that deep, dark abyss. So please try not to do it alone.
Good afternoon, family, friends, teachers, and fellow graduates. It's an honor to be speaking before all of you as we celebrate the class of 2021. This is an emotional, life-changing moment for all of us, and I'm so grateful you all could be here, even if it is virtually. I would like to start off by saying that I'm very thankful for all of the teachers at Sojourner Truth. Without them, this would not have been possible. On behalf of my fellow graduates and I, thank you for teaching us everything we needed to know before moving on to new and exciting things. Even before the stay-at-home order was issued, the teachers at Sojourner Truth taught with a positive attitude and were always determined to keep their students on track. Because of your dedication and the time you devoted to all of your students, it made our high school experiences much more fun and challenging rather than overwhelming and difficult. With that, I would also like to thank our close families and friends. The past 4 years have presented us with so many ups and downs, and it's wonderful knowing that we all had different support systems, no matter who it consisted of. I know that without my family and friends, I would have struggled greatly. My mom and stepdad have helped me so much throughout the past 4 years, and I cannot thank them enough for motivating me to do my best. Again, thank you, friends and family, for encouraging us to do our best and supporting us as we get ready for the challenges we may face in the future. To my fellow graduates, we should all be extremely proud of ourselves for accomplishing so much in the past 4 years, especially our senior year of high school. Sojourner Truth is an independent study school, and we did just that. We learned how to be independent and make the best decisions for ourselves in our academic lives as well as our personal lives. Continue to apply those ideas to your futures. Continue to pursue the careers that you want to pursue, even if they aren't traditional in society. Do what makes you happy. Thank you, fellow graduates. It was an honor growing and learning beside you. Congratulations, class of 2021.
My name is Alessandra Cabrera, and I am the Assistant Principal for Rudsdale and Sojourner Truth. I want to start by acknowledging that all graduates have made extraordinary effort and demonstrated their determination to complete senior year during this COVID pandemic. I am proud of all of your accomplishments and hope you continue to thrive and excel in your future endeavors. Today, I am recognizing some graduates voted by the staff to receive graduation awards. For the first award, Overcoming Adversity and Perseverance, the recipients are Daniel Romero Leverman, Kylie Zamora, Khalees Carney, LeJohn Clark, John Fowl, Leka Hunkin. For academic excellence, the recipients are Nico Reed, Gladys Perez Calmo, Luz Jauregui, Jonathan Lopez Uribe, Khalil Linnaeus, and Yulitza Barrientos. For outstanding citizenship and attendance, the recipients are Alina Sainer, Angel Mejia Funes, Carlos Jenkins Jones, Isariana Williams, Berenice Godinez, and Ruth Salazar Gutierrez. For the last award, it is the Kashawn Robinson Award. This is an award to honor a past teacher and continue her legacy of leadership, integrity, and resilience. This year's recipient of the Kashawn Robinson Award is Tylon Turner. Congratulations, Ty. We know you will do great things in the future.
Good afternoon. I'm Tylon Turner and the graduation speaker for Rudsdale High School. I want to first start off by thanking my family, friends, and the staff at Rudsdale for supporting me to meet my goal of graduation to start my future career. Also, I would like to acknowledge the class of 2021 who had to go through this pandemic and are still successful throughout the difficult times in distant learning. For some, being in this pandemic made us realize that we are actually missing school and also giving us the reason to get up in the morning to be outside. Although we didn't have a major senior year like the past classes as far as senior trips and prom, we still had an amazing year and it was fun. Being at Rudsdale taught me to not give up even when I start doubting myself and thinking that I'm not going to make it. Rudsdale also taught me that I need to keep going because this is not the end, it's just the beginning of me growing up. Another thing that I learned about school is that it is hard. You have to motivate yourself and get support from others. There are always adults and even your friends that are willing to help you if you ask for it. A quote that I want to share with everyone is by Steve Jobs, and it goes like this. I learned that it's important to not limit yourself. You can do whatever you really love to do, no matter what it is. Before I end this, I just want to wish everyone the best of luck in their future, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
The class of 2021. Rachel Alas Monroy. Alisa Abigail Alejandres. Jamari Alexander. Sarah Ali. Robert Alvarez. Keyshawn Atkins. Yulitza Barrientos. Jordan Burns. Sean Butler. Khalees Carney. Ramon Chavez. Kelsey Clark. Lejon Clark. DeAndre Daly. Louis Delgadillo. Fabian Duran. Cynthia Escamilla. Ismael Estrada. Sitlali Fajardo. Amada Fajardo Alvarado. Jasani Freeman. Steven Garcia. Danilo Garcia Enriquez. JNA Glazer. Berenice Godinez. Claudia Gomez. Moises Gonzalez. Michelle Gonzalez Vidal. Maxwell Gray. Tajay Harris, Kevin Hernandez, Uday Hernandez, Alexa Hernandez Baltazar, Joseph Hummingbird, Feauni Leka Hunkin, Antoine Hunter, Adriana Isidoro Padilla, Cameron January, Luz Jauregui, Carlos Jenkins Jones, Mohammed Joba, Benicio Johnson, Jaden Johnson, Nina Kelly, Khalil Linnaeus, Destiny Levi, Anthony Lopez, Moises Lopez, Jonathan Lopez Uribe, Kaylani Lynn, Andre Madison, Finnegan McDaniel, Angel Mejia Funes, Christina Meneses, Angel Mercado Collazo, Sergio Mercado Collazo, Shani Morales Torres, Israel Morris, Daisy Nava Behena. Vanessa Nguyen. Francesca Nolasco Alvarez. Stephanie Orozco. Mau Otukolo. Gladys Perez Calmo. John Val. Rodney Price. Alexis Ramirez. Edwin Recinos. Nico Reed. Alexandra Rico. Dea Rith Sechin. Daniel Romero Leverman. Marari Ruiz. Alina Sainer. Ruth Salazar Gutierrez. Eva Salgado Alfaro. Talasia Sloan Murphy. Anthony Stamps. Elijah Stevens. Otolose T. Tapaki. Jordan Terry. Athena Thompson. Tamaya Tillery. Ashton Trachenberg. Alexis Trejo Hernandez. Tylon Turner. Joanne Lee Venegas. Aaron Wells. Tabitha Welton. Brianna Williams. Isariana Williams. Elijah Wynn. Jemiah Wolf. Mariah Wright. Kylie Zamora.